It seems we might finally know exactly why the Vultures rollout has gone to shit over the past few months, and it all centers around one man.
I love leaky!
So many things happened yesterday that I think it's best if we just go in chronological order of everything that went down, starting with a small bit of copium in the morning from the official Yeezy app Instagram being reactivated after it was shut down following Kanye dropping the app idea. Unfortunately, this was some very short-lived copium, as just a little while later we got a full update from Kanye's posts on the entire Yeezy app situation, with her revealing that the team is still trying to secure payment from Yeezy over a month after the app was supposedly finished ahead of the May 3rd Vultures 2 drop date. Post also says that Ye's new lawyer offered them $100,000 yesterday to split between two teams, not because he wants to use the app, but to shut them up and prevent the lawsuit that one of the team members is cooking up. So unfortunately, the Yeezy app is actually not back at all, and things really aren't looking too good for those teams of developers. It's super unfortunate that after so much hard work was put into the app that it ends like this in a super messy legal cold war, with the people who did the work just trying to get compensated for their time and effort. Following this, shit really started hitting the fan with a series of 5 Instagram story posts put up by Ye defense team, fully blowing the whistle on one of Kanye's most influential new employees. He began by posting a photo of a guy saying that album delays, Yeezy porn, and Ye's ongoing nitrous addiction can all be attributed to him. Defense team then posted a picture of Kanye's supposed dentist, who is also his nitrous dealer, and notes that this guy was trying to milk a ridiculous salary from Ye, who is actually considering bringing him onto the team. He then goes on to post another image of the previous guy saying they're all friends of his new handler, this guy, and then follows up on that with there's way more to the story about this new handler and that he always tries to be respectful until somebody fucks with him. This story is followed up by another one saying that defense team was refraining from saying his name because once the fans know he's responsible for the album being delayed and for the porn, they will annihilate him, clocks ticking. To clear things up from here on out, this new handler's name is Eric, as will be revealed later on in the video, and it seems he's currently acting as a hybrid chief of staff and executive assistant to Kanye right now, since everyone else got fired, including Milo, the former chief of staff. After defense team blew the doors wide open on the Yeezy inside situation, Eric responded to the various direct shots, posting a story to his Instagram of Kanye's titanium grills being shown off by the dentist guy that defense team claimed supplied Ye with nitrous. Eric writes that the dentist, named Tom Connolly, was with Ye long before Eric was hired at Yeezy, and thus was not a close friend brought onto the team by Eric. He goes on to write at the bottom of the screen that despite what defense team is alleging, he has no control over music releases or anything creative. Following that, we got a partial text conversation between former Chief of Staff Milo and Ye leaked, with the two discussing how to release Vultures 2, with this being dated to sometime in late April based on the time frame and context. At the top of the convo, we see Milo telling Ye that Larry, who is presumably an A&R type guy, was asking if they could drop a single Friday, which would have been May 3rd, and then the whole album on May 10th to have enough time to do it properly. Ye responds with he wants to put Vultures 2 on an app and not work with Larry, and then we fast forward through the two just confirming the previous message to get to Milo saying that Ye had mentioned he didn't want to pay anything for marketing the app and album. Milo points out that the app cannot be executed by Friday, which will result in Ye's music sales not being eligible for any chart position. Ye responded to this saying the app can be executed, and if it isn't, then he will push the album back. After that, we got more texts between Milo and Ye, with them discussing Eric, where Ye wants to put Eric in management, to which Milo heavily objects, and Ye seemingly instantly changes his mind, saying, "Fuck Eric, let's remove him." After that, we got more Milo texts about Eric from Defense Team on Instagram, with one of them featuring Milo saying Eric is one wrong move from being excommunicated, and another that features Milo criticizing Eric, directly saying that every time he sees him, Eric has acquired some entirely new expertise, just further calling into question Eric's position at Yeezy. Following this, Defense Team and Eric went back and forth a bit more, subtly throwing shots at each other through Instagram stories, but by this point I think we know enough for me to share my opinion. The real truth here is that regardless of how much power Eric has as the pseudo-chief of staff and executive assistant, he is still subject to Kanye's decision-making and leadership, which could often reflect poorly on Eric, even though, like he said, he has no control over it. It is also true, however, that as a chief of staff, Eric is in full control of who gets hired at Yeezy, meaning he can exercise quite a bit of power staffing people that he knows will help him keep his position at the company. And while he may not be responsible for the dentist and nitrous situation, it's very possible that the new lawyer who wants to severely underpay the app developers is someone Eric put on staff specifically to try to get by spending as little money as possible on a failed project. Regardless of my opinion, you should all form your own thoughts on Eric based on everything we've had revealed so far before attacking him or going after him. In other news, we got a brand new Tai DJ set performance coming up tonight, June 8th, which also happens to be Kanye's birthday, taking place in Shibuya, Japan at C'est La Vie nightclub. At this point, you should all know the drill with Tai DJ sets. It's basically a coin flip whether anything noteworthy or interesting gets played, so honestly don't get your hopes up, but there's always a chance that something ends up happening. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and let me know down in the comments your personal opinion on Eric after all this Yeezy drama.